Hey guys, and welcome to today's Bitcoin breakdown. Of course, we are on Bitcoin USD and we are on the 1 hour chart as always. So today we are going to be going over any possible trades that we might be able to enter. Again, last week we made 9%, so please stick around for the entirety of this episode. See if we can't make something around that percentage this week. So let's get stuck into it. What I'm going to do is get into more of a swing of things. So we're going to stop into our top-down approach. If you guys can remember from a couple of episodes back, I like to start on the weekly. And then we're going to see where we can enter the market. So what we can see on the weekly already is that we are hitting a level of resistance. In fact, the market is coming straight back down to this level of resistance as we speak, and it might potentially rebound up before continually falling down. I don't believe it's going to come anywhere up near this area in any coming weeks. As we can see, the EMA is being very well respected on the weekly time frame, and we've also coming up to making a double bottom. Hopefully what we are expecting, what we want to hop into, is that the market continues to fall. So that's enough of the weekly. Let's have a look at what's happening on the daily. Okay, perfect. A bit more in depth here. What we can see again is that we are hitting this area here and we are coming back down to it. So what am I looking for? Again, I am looking for the market to come back down to this area. This is what I'm looking for. Hopefully we can get into something like this in the coming days. I believe there is a really good sell on the horizon. As we can see previously in the daily, what do? We came down from a big move, consolidated for a while. We've come down from a big move. Yes, we are consolidating a lot more than we previously had. And we are respecting this pivot line just here. Even if I drew out this arrow here as a pivot line, we are really well respecting it. However, the EMA hasn't been broken. And I know, guys, it's not actually called EMA, it's moving average exponential, but I was taught that it was called EMA by my mentor. So I'll try and say MAE from now on. Anyway, so that's what I'm looking at on the daily. There is a chance that we might do this, come down, we've hit this line, maybe come up, and then continue to go down, but I don't think that's very likely. I think we're actually, if anything, would do something along these lines and then come and hit down here. That's what I'm expecting. We've already had our massive surge for, what should I say? All this here, imbalance. If we wanted to take it at any point, we would have already gone and done that, right? However, you can also see there's a massive imbalance here, right there, and you can see that the market, yet again, is not going up and taking it. Again, if we go down here, market is not coming up and taking any of the imbalance. So I reckon the market's going to continue to just fall. So let's get out of that and hop on the 4 hour and see what's happening here. Now it paints a slightly different picture. What we can see is a lot more of the market, remember, being respected from last episode, from this line right here. And what do we think about that? Well, we know it's very strong. There is another pivot line here and a pivot line here. So the market, as we discussed yesterday, is probably just going to hang out and do this for a little while. And what happened from yesterday to today? Well, it's continued to do that. We've gone up, we've respected this pivot line, and now we're coming down. So again, if you want to, and I would probably suggest this, putting a short on here, aiming for down here if it comes up and it retests that line, and just give it a lot of breathing room. Where would I put it, guys? Maybe I put it somewhere up here, right? Where I can see that all these wicks are ending. If I want to, I'm actually going to drop down onto that 1 hour and give you guys a bit more of a look. I'd put it here. Obviously, as soon as it touches here, I'm ready. And then I would just be saying, where would I put my stop loss? Right here. And I'll tell you why. For one, oops, sorry. Right here is where all this resistance happened previously. So we can see that the market's tried to come up, it's fallen, it's retested, it's fallen, it's come up, it's fallen slightly, it's come up, it's fallen down again. Yes, we eventually broke through, but then we tested this pivot line and we fell down. I reckon it's going to come up here. It would break through, give us a little bit of room, and then it's going to continue to fall down. That's going to give us roughly 3.98. If you are really scared, just make it bigger. Just make it to where, you're going to get a 1 to 3. Because it's definitely not going to go that far. So that's what I'm looking for, and this might even happen in the next couple of minutes. This might happen in the next couple of hours. I'm not entirely sure, but that's where I'd be wanting to hop in on, guys. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this pivot line to be respected. I genuinely believe that it is going to be respected, and then it's going to come up here, hit it, and continue to fall down. We looked at the weekly, we looked at the daily. We know that down here is very well respected. It's probably not going to break through today or tomorrow, but it's definitely going to start to move down towards this area. And we know that the market is really, really pushing down. Is it going to come up here? And is it going to take all of this imbalance? I'd say probably not. Hence why the stop loss is so big, just in case it does want to reach up for a little bit of liquidity there into this area. But I don't believe it's going to go all the way to the top to this pivot line. The market's put so much effort in pushing it down again. Why would it put that much effort to go up? Anyway, guys, that's what I'm looking for today. That is it for this episode. Get your set limits on here right now, your sell limits, I should say. Get your stop loss somewhere around here. Just aim for a 1 to 3. You know, just be safe. Remember, whenever we're trading, we're only risking 1%, and that's all we want. Anyway, guys, thank you. Come back tomorrow, and let's see if we've made any money. Perfect, guys.